Okay guys, so this is the third video on dimension analysis and this is the last video on dimension analysis also. After that we'll start some other topic. Now before I start, let me just tell you, if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay, so as far as the previous videos are concerned, we have only talked about the importance, significance, advantages of using dimension analysis. But this dimension analysis technique has its own limitations. What are those limitations? Some of the limitations of dimensional analysis are listed here. It doesn't give you the information about the dimensional constant. Okay, so in the previous videos you have seen that we derived some relation between different physical quantities, and along with that we got some constant k times other. So these values of dimensional constants cannot be found from dimensional analysis. So this is one of the limitation or restriction on dimensional analysis technique. The formula containing trigonometric functions, sine, cos, tan, exponential functions, logarithmic function, etc., cannot be derived. So this is a serious limitation of dimensional analysis. Number three, it gives no information about whether a physical quantity is a scalar or vector. It considers all the quantities in the same quantity. It cannot differentiate between a scalar and a vector quantity. So these are some limitations. Although, irrespective of these limitations, dimension analysis technique is very useful in our day-to-day life, and for you guys, it is very useful for your CSR net physical science exam. Now, before we end this topic, let me solve another problem for you. This problem came in CSR net June 2016. The problem reads like this. Using dimension analysis, Planck defined a characteristic temperature Tp from powers of the gravitational constant, Planck constant, Boltzmann constant, Kv, and the speed of light in vacuum. The expression for Tp is. Now, what you gonna do to solve this particular problem? To solve this particular problem, we need to know what the dimension of different quantities are given in the question. First of all, we need to know the dimension of energy, E. Okay. From E, what we can derive? We can derive the Planck constant. E is equals to, h nu. Okay. So it gives you h is equals to E upon nu. So what will be the dimension of h? Dimension of h is dimension of E divided by dimension of nu. What is the dimension of it? Force time displacement, basically the dimension of work. So ml square t to the power minus 2, and nu you know what is the dimension of nu? This is t inverse. It becomes ml square t to the power minus 1. So this is the dimension of h. Now let's calculate the dimension of kb. So we know the relation E is equals to kb into t. So from here we can find out the value of kb is equals to E upon t. Therefore, what will be the dimension of kb? Dimension of kb will be dimension of E divided by dimension of t. T is the temperature here. The dimension of E m L square t to the power minus 2, as you have already derived. And this dimension of temperature, it is Tp given to you. Let's keep it like Tp. So it becomes m L square t to the power minus 2 Tp inverse. Fine. Next, what is left? G. The dimension of G. How can we find out the dimension of G? We can find out the dimension of G from this relation F is equals to G times m1 m2 upon r square. So dimension of G will be dimension of F times dimension of r square divided by dimension of m1 m2, let's say. So F has the dimension m L to the power minus 2, r square has the dimension square, and m square is m square. So what do you get? You can also remember this m inverse L cube t to the power minus. Okay, this is easily rememberable. Now we have to see among these options which of the option leading to temperature T. So one way is to check them individually. So let's check this value AC to the power 5 by KB square to the power 3. Let's take the first option first. Okay, so h root over hc to the power 5 divided by kb square into g, kb square into g. Okay, h, the dimension of h we have already found out, ml square to the power minus 1, ml square to the power 1, c to the power 5, c is the dimension of velocity, L T inverse to the power 5, kb square, kb क्या मिला है, yes, ml square to the power minus 2 tp inverse. Okay, so m square, L to the power 4 t to the power minus 4 tp to the power minus 2. Okay, times g we have got m inverse L cube t to the power minus 2. So if this is so, if you do some little derivation, what you get, so the easy way to do it, let's take care of the quantities separately. Let's start with m, then l, then t, then tp. So m, you see m is 1 and here 2, here minus 1. So this, first tackle the numerator part. So this will give you m L to the power 5 plus 2 7, t to the power minus 1 minus 5 minus 6. And here also m to the power 2 minus 1 is m, L to the power 4 plus 3 7. Okay, t to the power minus 4 minus 2 minus 6, and tp to the power minus 2. Okay, so I hope it is visible to you. M get cancelled, L2 cancel, it to the power 6. So you can see this is 1 by, so tp to the power 2. So this will be tp. And we just need to find out this only, tp. So option A is the correct option for this. So I hope you have understood the solution. It is quite easy. By using basic dimensional analysis technique, we can easily find out this kind of solution. Okay, so if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section. Before I end the video, let me just tell you, you can have your CSN at Physical Science preparation on Unacademy. You can utilize the referral code Physics Hub to get 10% off. These kind of benefits are available on Unacademy Plus. My approach, I precisely give you the concept of the concept. And I discuss relevant mathematical and Google analysis. Relevant problem based on the topic, including previous questions are discussed. Homework and assignments are also given this kind, and this course is currently ongoing, detailed course on quantum mechanics. This course is going to come detailed course on classical mechanics. This kind of fee structures are available on Academy. You can choose any of the plan, and if you utilize our referral code Physics on Academy. So this is all for the video. You can also join our Telegram group, guys. This is the ID Physics Hub 1. You can join. This is all for the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Finally,